Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having another disaster battle episode, not campaign but battle episode, and to give it some context I'm going to read an excerpt from an email. This is a rebel campaign saving your disaster battle. The campaign has been done just to mess with the AI with no particular goal in mind. The player has had multiple battles with the Brutii against overwhelming odds, but he thinks that with right tactics the battle like this could be doable. He recommends focusing on siege towers and delaying them from reaching the walls if possible. And also, if this cannot be won, causing enemies 50% plus losses would be considered as victory. And perhaps you viewers can find something interesting in this compared to the usual videos. And so it's just about the battle here and not about saving the whole rebel campaign. And he's wishing me success, and the sender is jmcgin, long-term follower of this channel. And by the way, if you are interested in Star Wars action figures, I warmly recommend checking his channel out. Really cool videos and much information to be had about them. So this battle seems to be clearly from the end phases of the campaign, because the Brutii, Egyptians, Scipii, Britons have spread so far. And it seems we are defending Tanais, and there are quite a few Brutii armies besieging it. Fortunately, only 3 of them is attacking us. And based on the army, we have rebel general and units that have suffered quite a bit of attrition. I hope that this is actually on large unit scale instead of huge. Seems to be the case. So we have first Roman army led by Julianus Constantinius, urban cohorts, Praetorians, legionary cohorts, quite a few upgrades, and 2 siege towers and 2 battering rams. So apparently epic stone wall we have here. So that's clearly a bonus. It cannot be brought down with these. So if our archers can bring down the siege towers, then things would get quite a bit easier. Let's see about the reinforcements. Captain Quintus. Okay, I don't like the amount of severance these elite units have, not one bit. Even though we have severance and upgrades as well, but this looks bad. And about the last army, quite a lot of severance as well and siege equipment. So I think practically these onagers make it so that we are not going to target the siege towers, because they will knock down the walls eventually, and I think in that case the best place to defend is the city square, because the walls can inflict quite a bit of casualties. So in the open field I think this would be almost a certain loss despite some horse archers, but perhaps with those stone walls, epic stone walls, this could be doable. Let's see. Man! Attempt number 3. So the one I'm not showing here, I did try to use archers to kind of hold the Romans a bit more back with the siege towers, and it didn't work. So Praetorian cohort rushed one of my archers, the archer unit got practically wiped out, and the enemy came pretty much in the same way they did without those archers being involved. So thus thus that's not a good way to position them. So basically this is the way from where they will come in. Is it? No, this is where they will not come in. This is the last place they will come in. But this is the other place they will move in with some troops, but this is practically the biggest problem. So they will bring the siege tower over there, take the gateway and march in with a force. So my idea over here now is to position the horse archers in such a way that we could lure at least some of the enemy force away, and perhaps, just perhaps, it might be worthwhile to leave actually one archer unit over here to take the walls, to shoot them in the back, etc., etc. So they will be coming that way, and in order to perform as well as possible, I think we need to fire them in the flanks and hit their rear with cavalry. And then we have some stragglers coming from other sides as well, if the battle goes the same. But yeah, this is the most dangerous place, and practically those battering rams are just nothing, because they won't reach the gates. And the amount of damage we are inflicting with the towers is really great. And now those are going in. Over here we have heavy casualties coming. It would be really cool if this wall section was knocked down, because then all of the enemies would come that way. And then here we have those two siege towers. I'm not sure if they will take the gateway. Because probably they will take that tower and that tower. Yep, they will take the gateway as well. Not sure. And here, as in the first attempt, the onagers are firing. There was apparently one unit forming a testudo. Not a wise decision. But yeah, let's look at the main source of trouble.
The enemy have formidable siege towers.
So not long now
For some hard fighting.
until they take the gateway, and then they come in.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
And now they come in. So you cavalry hotshots need to try to force these, as many of these as possible, to come to the range of towers. And practically no time to admire what's happening over here. Are they coming? Yes, they are. Fast! Fast, fast, fast! Go, go, go! Don't let them catch you. There is cavalry coming as well. Go, 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 go. What about here? Yeah, they are following. Great. Get over there. And are you... Okay, go back, go back. We need to continue hitting them. What about here? Are they coming? Yes, they are. A bit faster for a while. Great. And... uh-oh. Run! 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 So what's happening over here? We have them coming. Get into position over there. What's happening in here? Well, better not to push our luck too much. What about here? They're coming. But unfortunately it means that now the infantry is actually going instead of coming. But I mean, if these archers can get some nice shots off, that's probably worthwhile. Okay, what's the situation in here? One has gone down additionally. And they are heading to city center. Okay, they are coming. No. This control here has been absolutely horrible from me. $16. Okay, and we have more coming, so it's high time to get to the middle then. From here. So how are you doing? I think we are inflicting at least some casualties on them. Okay, that's going to be a bit tricky. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Don't fight. Don't fight. Run, run, run. Don't run on them. Okay, how is it going over here? How are you doing? No need to fire on them. %32 down. So are they actually coming through the gateway? Okay, they are actually coming from many directions. Okay, one unit went down. That's good news. And this unit is marching over there. So perhaps we can just bring... Okay. Perhaps we can just bring you guys somewhere safe. For example, to the questionable safety of the middle. Since they are not coming from that angle, perhaps we need to reorient these. I just don't have the time to micro those horse archers anymore. My APM is not good enough. Perhaps it's prudent to save your arrows as well. We know from from the first attempt that we are going to need those arrows later. So you are turning that way as well. So basically we will bring... Or will we? Let's try to see if they are bringing some units from somewhere else to which we need to react. Okay, some of them are coming from different side. Oh, that's urban cohort. That's bad. Okay, you guys get ready for the next round. Oh no! And here I'm going once again. No, 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 no! Run! And let's try to keep it so that they don't actually hit our... cavalry. Okay, that's not really the good control we are after. Okay, let's try to put down this fire over here first. Okay. Next, these. Okay, that's some nasty peasants, apparently. Okay, good. They are running. You deal with those. You go and deal with that urban cohort. Okay, you get over there. You run a bit further away. Okay, and now let's finish off the last ones in the center, and you cease fire. Okay, they're running, all of them. Great. And you cease fire as well, yeah. Okay, and inflict what damage we can. Oh, we have more coming. Okay, so basically we just cannot let you guys leave just yet. Okay, don't go just yet. Okay, cease fire. You go and chase them down. Make sure they are not coming back. So what's the situation? 55-57. Might be slightly better now than it was in the previous one. But not really that much. So do we have one unit in Testudo? Do we have something in here? They are fleeing. Okay, so what we want to do now is to just take a calm look at the situation. This gateway is something we might want to take back actually. But not before taking these towers. So what we need to do next is to deal with that testudo. And for that we need cavalry. Okay, that's fair enough. We have that one archer unit somewhere, so it can take that. And then we need to send you over there some way. And I think the way is actually that one. So 55, 58. And you go on the walls. And we have... what we have? Where? Some enemies close by. Okay. Well, Archer Auxilia can remain there all they want. Not really interested. So practically this army is decimated. There is some cavalry over here. Yeah. So after taking those towers, you will get over there and deal with them. Then there is that one main army still. But I think all of the Romans that fled are now practically out of the city. And I think compared to the first attempt, we have much more cavalry at the moment. So as the goal was to achieve 50% casualties to the enemies, I think we have reached that goal quite well at the moment. You guys can catch your breath a bit. And we have more arrows as well. That's actually important. Because as you saw in the middle, those arrows coming from rear can be quite frightening to the enemies. Okay, go and take this. And then get over here. And you go and grab that gateway. Unless, of course... No, don't capture that. And the reason is that when we provoke the last enemy army to move, if we recapture that gateway, or if they are not even trying to take it, if they run all the way over here, they will become tired and they will take so many casualties from the towers over here that taking the settlement tower is not really worth it. Okay, start firing. Could you fire on that legionary cavalry as well? Apparently not. Okay, now they are hitting the legionary cavalry, which is, to be honest, much bigger threat than cavalry auxilia. So perhaps we should bring... Yeah, that will shoot us if we go that way. A lesson learned from the previous battle, so we need to get you out from some other gate.
Slaughter them! Slaughter them!
We unfortunately have probably a bit too little arrows for this, but let's see. Okay, we have, yeah, these guys are rather aggressive. Are they going for the onagers or... They're going for the onagers. Okay, what's the... Do we have enemy cavalry? We have something coming in. Cavalry auxiliary and legionary cavalry. Okay, those guys are getting wrecked over there. Okay, we need to get you guys somewhere safe. At least questionable safety. So they will be coming from there. Yep, it's just... Yep, it's just best to front charge them with cavalry. Can you fire at them? No, you cannot. That's fair enough. $65 to $55. So I think we will try to make some sort of encirclement. But before that, we are going to fire one volley of arrows, depending of course from which side they are coming. Actually, if we can hit them from the flank, that would be great. Hey, charge. Okay, great. And now that we are at it. Okay. Nice. We suffered perhaps 1 or 2 casualties, but that's done. Okay, now we can continue with you. Okay, can we... We cannot get them into the range of one of the towers, but we can just wipe them out. And you need to have some rest. Then we need to deal with the scorpions and repeating ballistae. And perhaps I shouldn't be using triple speed. Okay. That didn't go quite as planned. What's that? It's legionary cavalry. Okay. But I don't really want to waste any of our proper melee cavalry on that. And that's actually under enemy control, so you really need to go out that way. By the way, if we brought one archer unit on the walls, because this is the approach they will take. Yeah, I think we will bring you over here. I mean, firing them in the back from there might be one of the best places we can hit them. You guys get out. And I think this should be far enough if they send in the siege tower, so that we won't be taking too much damage. Perhaps I should also, just in case, send another unit of these over there. Okay, and then we need to deal with the scorpions and repeating ballistae. And unfortunately, these guys don't have enough arrows to actually lure any of the enemies somewhere else. Okay, that's it for that unit. Let's be wary of that cavalry auxilia. We don't want to receive any javelins. Okay, we have Praetorians coming after us. And it seems we are going to run right in front of enemy gateway. Well, that cannot be helped. We will last longer against this, or it against the Death Star or Praetorian cavalry. Should we take the gateway or not? Well, no time for that anymore. Hey, who is firing at us? Cease fire. Okay, we are past that. Oh, they went in.
Archers!
Stop!
Is the tower firing at us?
Archer warband.
Yeah, that's useless.
Archer warband.
Are you guys actually firing at each other? Could we use you to blunt the charge and then you to hit home? The Praetorians have had quite the run already. Oh. Okay, one volley. Okay, great. done. We have, by the way, one archer unit over here. I don't think that's actually any use to us. So now it's once again up to you. To circle around all the way over here. Catch your breath. Next. So basically, cavalry auxilia, what's over there? Is that legionary cavalry or actually a bodyguard? It's a bodyguard, okay, that's problematic. And this is Roman cavalry. Can be problematic as well, but not nearly as much as that bodyguard. Okay, and probably right after we hit these, something begins to happen. Yeah, okay, and they are marching onwards. Which means that we don't need you guys over there anymore. Get to the city center. Could we hold the siege tower for a while? I mean, this unit is somewhat expendable. Oh, no, 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 run, run, run! Not on them, not on them! Ah! Guys, hey, and I think actually we need you guys right where you were. Get back, get back. Okay, you are fleeing. But perhaps... Oh, they are. Yeah. Well, it... Oh! They got the gate! They got the ram over there. So, what to do with these? Not actually go over there, but get over here. Get over here, both of you.
The enemy towers have reached the walls. Pray to the gods that Roman courage will win the day.
I think it very well could. We have that burning oil over there. We have these two archer units over there. Oh. And actually, I'm not hoping Roman courage to win the day. I'm hoping to rebel courage to win the day. Ah, it's only 36. Okay. Not nearly as good as I was hoping for. But in any case, the towers will continue to fire. 76% casualties suffered. And these elites They are taking a beating. And is it so that they are... Yeah, they are going in only now. So they will continue to take some damage still. So perhaps the sacrifice of that horse archer unit was not in vain. $79, and I think we actually need to position these guys. So they will be coming from here. Let's position you guys accordingly. And I think you can have fire at will on. And this time, if you guys just please don't fire at each other. Okay, fire at the Urbans or Praetorians, whatever they are. If you can actually lure them charging you. Okay, you cannot. That's unfortunate. Okay, you pull back. You pull back. You take that ASAP. Hey, guys. Guys, move. They will kill you. Okay, how about now using that boiling oil? Oh, too late. %. You go and take that gateway. You hold over there. And where did you come from? '86. Okay, that's an issue. And we really need you guys to go onwards. Okay, we have the great. That's Roman cavalry. Okay. Start hitting those units in better shape. And we need you to deal with the Roman cavalry. We don't want anyone to hit our back. Okay, great. Don't engage any more than you have to. Deal with that Roman cavalry. We don't want to have a rear charge.
Enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Okay, try to hit that one. You guys try to hit that.
The enemy general flees. The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the
Okay,
battlefield.
great. And now let's just buy some time for our archers to do what they have to. Okay, there are some more. You get on the walls back. You. That's horrible. Okay, we are not out of this yet. Okay. Target that one. Okay, great. What do we have? We have some arrows with you, and then we have some of you practically melee guys, and we have you duking it out with those, which is practically stupid, and we have you wasting last arrow. No! Okay, we have two big bad Praetorian cohorts coming. We are currently at 94. And we want you over here and hit them in the back so that it hurts. And we need you to move to engage those. And you to hit them somewhere. Which one they are after? General, probably. Yeah. And don't run too much. Okay, they are a bit separated. Are you coming after this? Okay, those are dealt with. Get over there. We don't have time for this. Once more into the breach, dear friends. Once more. Hit that. Hit that. Make them suffer. Break them. And we will have a victory. And we should have the victory. They still have something left somewhere, do they? What they have? Okay, one testudo in. Marching here. Where are you guys? Yeah, perhaps you shouldn't be over there. And I'm getting hopeful that we will actually have this one. Don't come this way. Ah! And that's it. That's it. Yeah.
This is a crushing victory, worthy of a great general.
So our MVPs, cavalry of course, warbands, I think peasants were pretty much cannon fodder, but yeah, this was really, really sweet victory. So, thank you for sending me this disaster battle. Feel free to send more of your disaster campaigns or disaster battles to QualityOldGames@gmail.com. You can find the email address also in video description. And thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. And if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. And very special thanks to existing channel members Napoleon Complex, Kosakusar, Mark Anthony, Bluey Eye Wolf, Grant Robinson. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out. Okay, it seems one section of the walls is already almost, if not completely, knocked out. It's 100%, but it's still holding. What about the condition of the rest of the walls? I mean, if they come in from here, it would be, I guess, quite decent, unless of course they go directly here. Because the walls or towers could do some damage. But otherwise, I think the walls are in decent condition. Anything special over there? Not quite. So here we have one siege tower, battering ram, onagers. So probably they will enter from here, and it seems to be they have that zapping point over there as well. Actually, I don't mind if they zap through the walls, because then they cannot capture the towers. The siege towers are the most annoying foes here, or siege equipment, because that will allow them to capture the gateways and towers. So another siege tower over here, not siege equipment. Otherwise, here only a battering ram, and here siege towers, battering rams, etc., etc. Okay, so we are clearly lacking infantry. Peasants is our infantry line, and we really don't have that many choices where to put our troops. Okay, we have two generals. That's actually quite nice. And then we have two Scythian horse archers. I don't know, perhaps we should try to give the enemy a chase with these. It's a risk, but missile cavalry is always a missile cavalry. So, I think we will let the towers do most of the work here. hopefully hitting... By the way, okay, that tower is actually taken down. Unfortunate. But yeah, towers should do the most of the work here. And hopefully in the city center we can actually do something. And... we have Praetorian cohort moving somewhere. Onagers hitting already damaged gateway. Why don't we have music here? Okay, now we have. What are you guys doing? Moving with the ram. I doubt that will survive. If we could get the enemy to take only or break one gateway or gates, it would be great, because the other armies then would hopefully come to that gate.
The enemy have formidable siege
Okay.
towers to the walls. Prepare
And
for some hard fighting.
yeah, the siege towers is the worst possibility, because... okay, they are in Testudo. So apparently Testudos don't work quite well against those ballistae bolts from there. So let's see if we can get over that 50% casualties with wall towers all alone. And hopefully they are hitting the heaviest troops of the enemies.
Enemy have formidable siege towers to the walls.
What's happening over
Prepare for some
here?
hard fighting.
Okay, so we are going to lose at least one tower over here. What's... nothing happening over there, and these are waiting for the... oh, are they going for a sapping point? So what about here? Once again a siege tower. Are they in... not in Testudo. And unfortunately Auxilia. I would really like to hit something more sturdy than them. 13% casualties inflicted. And they are soon to enter.
The enemy are at the walls with their siege towers. Now we must look for
Okay,
our
where
courage
now?
and skill.
Hopefully they will take the destroyed tower. Still firing. That's okay for us. Because if they manage to capture
To the inner defenses. The walls have
what
fallen
building
in.
gateway,
Walls have abandoned
so
us.
these are moving, which means that they will take casualties from the towers. Are these guys moving as well? At least the cavalry is, but otherwise they are not moving. And is this the... so it's practically their main army. So what kind of entrance is this? Not very good, because they have an opportunity to get into this city straight away, or rather this town square straight away from there. Which is kind of annoying, because then they won't be taking any more damage from towers. And might be that we need to conserve at least some of the arrows. So at the moment we are at 21% casualties inflicted. And it's not even the broken tower. So let's see if you guys can encourage the enemies to come this way. They can get, yeah. %. And there is no battle time limit, apparently. That's the broken tower over there, okay? %. Okay, are they coming at us? %. Okay, what's happening in here? Okay, they are all coming down from this and from there. Yeah. So this gateway hopefully will inflict some heavy damage. Or was it so that these towers actually don't fire to this side? Even though there are those murder holes. Not really sure. Yeah, they are actually, at least that one is firing. Let's check this one. Okay, they are firing, yeah. And they are forming testudo there. That's great. So we are at 28%. And the onagers or something is still firing. Repeating ballistae, perhaps. Apparently we need to soon focus on the... Okay, that unit is dead. We need to start focusing on the... what's happening on the city center. So you guys are not interested in skirmishing with us anymore. We have... Urbans, Praetorians, Legionaries, more Praetorians. Cavalry coming, hopefully they will take some casualties. think. We need to try to hit them a bit on the flanks. How are you doing? At least a couple of Roman units are coming this way. 80%. Still. What about you? What's happening here? What about here? So hopefully you take a lot of damage. 31%. Okay, I guess we need to bring you guys a bit back. We are probably hitting our own troops more than enemies. And I think we need you guys to pull back a bit. To make some more way to our cavalry. Okay, pull back. Okay, and it seems you guys just want to do the fighting over there. Okay, that was not good. %. Okay, go and engage those. Oh no. And they are coming from everywhere at the moment. I don't really like this at all. Okay, focus on those then. Cavalry, you mop up these. There is some bug over there. We need you guys out from there. You need to cease fire. Okay, we have inflicted the damage we were supposed to do. In the minimum. And you guys get over there. Okay. No reason for that anymore. Okay, perhaps you can fire soon over there. 56% casualties inflicted. And there is still that one army waiting outside. We have this one Praetorian cohort coming. Still. What about here? Some Praetorians, a big cohort coming that way. In the corner over here, we have this exhausted. Something else. Praetorians. And here this army is still doing nothing, it would seem. I won't complain. Okay, no reason to fire from the front. That was a bad charge. Okay, get ready to face that a bit bigger threat. You guys get over here, and you as well. So next we have this one coming, fortunately exhausted. And then this one. Not sure if they are exhausted or not. Looks like they are exhausted, yeah. Perhaps a bit closer. Okay, that's not a good angle to fire. Okay, perhaps now we could inflict some serious damage. Not so serious after all. Finally. Okay. We are starting to bleed out the little cavalry we had at the beginning, but let's have most of you guys have some rest. Now the problem with these depleted units is also that if we leave the city square, it's entirely possible that the units will actually break on their own. So basically we have one Praetorian cohort inside that's trying to achieve something. Then we have over here a couple of cavalry units, unable to decide what they are supposed to do. Then we have the enemy general over there, and then we have this practically intact army over here. So the first thing I think we should do is to get some of the troops a bit more rest. Let's go and capture the towers they have taken from us. Unfortunately, there is no battle time limit for this one. I mean, you guys get over here and on the walls. Archer Auxilia. Still eager. Another question is, should we capture the gates they have taken? Perhaps we should. That might be one way to provoke them into making some not so good decisions. But I think actually the sender was right that if we had knocked down the siege towers, we could have won this quite a bit easier. Or we could have won this altogether. Can we see how much damage? Okay, no, we cannot. And then that gateway is on the other side. Okay, I think you guys can run back to the middle. And we'll take you two. And which way to take? Let's go this way. Perhaps we can provoke those into moving before we take the gateway, because that way wavering. Okay, perhaps they are a bit too scary. They are eager when there are no enemies nearby. So... is this... no, that's too close to the towers. We cannot go there. So let's head this way. All the way over there. Okay. If these taking of the towers and gateway don't force any reaction out of the enemy, we need to send out horse archers, especially against that army. If nothing else, we can force them to make us go out in a blaze of glory. And even utilizing this siege tower, okay, 21% damage taken. Forcing them to utilize that siege tower again. Practically... Oh no. Okay, great. They got out of the fighting loop. Would force them to take heavy casualties when trying to reclaim this one. Oh. Okay. Perhaps we need to send in a bit bigger detachment. $60. Okay. These are experienced enough to have learned how to walk through stone wall. Okay, gets over here. Okay. And any reaction? No. Fair enough. You get back inside. You two. Which gate to take? Perhaps this one. Is it the repeating ballistae practically bugging them? Or perhaps we should... Actually, these units over there are bugging next to the wall, so perhaps that's actually the better place. Okay, now these are moving. So perhaps they don't need that much encouragement after all. What about that Praetorian cohort not doing anything? And these guys are breaking, okay. So these are running for a siege tower over there, and they will take that tower again. Perhaps even that gateway. Oh, that gateway is destroyed. No wonder it didn't shoot. Actually, this is a bad gate for them to take. Unless, of course... Ooh, the Praetorians came back. And practically now we need to annihilate them because we have all the gateways, or gates. Where are you guys going? Okay, I guess that's related to the bug where they are, but if we can beat them here, that should help us quite a bit. So what do we have in here? Practically nothing, and now the archers, whatnot, are in the siege tower. And we are waiting what happens next. Okay, great. That's one down, hopefully 61%. Hooray, we are in the lead again. And these are Praetorians. They had a long run, so they will be exhausted. And hopefully they will take this way. Okay, they are taking this way, and that means they are not... Are they actually taking casualties? Yes, this gateway actually did fire, as we can see here. So perhaps it's not quite as easy for them as I was afraid of it would be. So basically that means that you guys... Where is the Praetorian unit? There. You guys need to head over here. Because I want that tower back. So what's over here? Yeah, those cavalry units. So how are you faring? Hopefully not well soon. Testudo. Great. So, if the battle had a timer, I think we would have won already. Oh, that's, by the way, not a good approach. We are not going to go that way. That will probably get us killed. Let's see if we could actually inflict some damage on the cavalry units over here. Legionary cavalry and cavalry auxilia. You don't have any arrows, so you are, in a sense, expendable. Okay, you get on the walls, and I think we need to send you now to this gate. good angle to shoot. Won't be much left of that cavalry unit. Okay, and now go and grab this one. And I want actually all the pieces in place before I begin to run around with that. Missile cavalry. So you guys will fire everything at these, and then perhaps I will bring them out of the gates to kind of provoke the cavalry to attack them, and at the same time come to the range of those towers, which hopefully will finish them off while they take care of the archers. Okay, I guess that's enough against those.
They're attacking us!
Do we have enough range to actually start hitting someone over here? In any case, our primary targets here to force the battle to move forwards are the siege equipment. Okay, that siege tower didn't quite like us. That Onager crew is coming at us. That's actually good news. Let them come to the range of this tower. Okay. It seems we have gathered some interest. Okay, I'm happy with this result. We take practically 2 units down without losing, well, we lost 1 man. And that's... oh, nice! Congratulations, well done. Okay, that unit is down. But you cannot fire at the... okay, at them. Could we force this Onager unit to actually into some rash decisions? If not, then we will just shoot them from behind. Okay, no need to waste any arrows on them anymore. Let's see if we can do the same to the scorpions. Okay, the cavalry is coming again. Actually, luckily. If they chase us far enough, the towers can do their... No. Can do their tricks. Where is the gateway? Here. $68. Bah. Okay, well, we will catch our breath and go to these gates again. The cavalry cannot come in from there on its own. Bit unfortunate that they are not in the firing area of that tower. Okay, once again, catch your breath. And then we will go and hit that scorpions. What's that? That's cavalry auxilia or equites. Cavalry auxilia, I think. Ah, there was that siege tower. No, run. Ah! Didn't remember that. Okay, great. Hey, what's firing at us now? Did we shoot our own man? Winded. We need to wait for a while and we need to circle around over here. Probably once again not a good idea, but I'm too lazy to go around from another gate. So now it's 69 to 61. Okay, we got past the cavalry auxilia. perhaps a bit closer. And skirmish mode on.
They're attacking us!
Nine, 8, 5, 4, 3. Okay, and there they go. And don't fire at that, fire at the enemy units. This is kind of the make it or break it point. We actually want to have you inside. If I remember correctly, the path from here, it's actually looking quite good. So they need to. This is the fastest route, but at least one tower can fire at them. And if we can use the cavalry to lure at least some of them away still, even better. 73. Oh, they got to the gates! They got to the gates! This is excellent. I just hope that the siege tower doesn't capture it too soon. Break the gates, break... No! Break the gates, break the gates. Bah! Still, break the gates. Okay, you don't have any arrows left. Get back. You have. So now we could try to retake that. Now this cavalry unit is coming as well. Hopefully they will take some additional casualties. Auxilia, legionaries, urban cohort. $79. Did the cavalry take some? Perhaps a bit. Not quite as much as I would have liked, but at least something. And now the generals are moving in as well. So the enemies will be practically coming from here and from here. Which means that we need to kind of reorganize. Okay. Oh, you were on an adventure. Should we... Yep, well, I think we should have actually positioned some of the troops already there in order to capture the gateway. 80%. Okay, we are forced. It's only Auxilia. Well, I guess that's better than nothing, but still it's only Auxilia. Testudo, that's good. Early legionaries, Praetorians, Archer Auxilia. I think this, as this is all or nothing at the moment, we should utilize far at will. So how are you doing? There is only one of them left. So now just go around and try to force some other enemies into pulling back for the moment. So is the Archer Auxilia actually firing? And now the bodyguard is here, and that's probably it.
General has thrown away his life.
Yeah.
It's carrion birds. His men may soon be bird food too. The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
So that's 87% casualties inflicted.
Today the enemy has snatched a victory that
I guess relatively close, but not quite close enough. What to do better if I give this another attempt? Securing that gateway when the enemies capture it. I think that additional firepower and boiling oil would inflict some, say, 3 to 5% more casualties. Another unit thing would be that I was a bit wasteful with my units in the beginning of the battle. So a bit more solid micro would have us having more units at the end, and perhaps that could be enough.